So then, yes, I'm finally going to be doing some YouTube content again. And today I figured I could do a bit of basic redstone, because I am personally in the boat of redstone content is very annoying to watch, and oftentimes is done by people who think that a lot of concepts are very simple, even though for a lot of people they might not be. So I want to use my quite honestly limited redstone knowledge just to show off a couple of useful builds I know, and, you know, maybe discover some new ones. And this first one that I'm going to do is going to be just pretty simple piston door that's pretty easily scalable. I just need to get... Oh, this is confusing. What the fuck? Why did they make... Oh, I'm fucking Bedrock Edition, of course. Crap. Fortunately, this is not going to be Java Edition then, this is going to be Bedrock Edition, but from my knowledge, these should port over pretty well. I'm just going to have to realign myself with the, thingy. Forget this stuff. Then we do something like that. Oh wait, it needs to be... something like that. We get sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston, sticky piston. Stone on both of these. Get a trail of redstone dust leading down. Then get leave here. Just a very simple door that, you know, in a cliff face you could just quite easily cover up. You know, if you just want to have quick access to it, you could get a stone button. You know, or just hide that shit in the wall. So, as a general thing, the lever's going to work better just because it allows you to toggle it. You cover up these sides a bit, decorate it up. Just quickly kind of go through. Have a lever set up back here so you can close it. No, just simple. Then say you wanted to make it a bit more hidden. Now this is going to take a little while because this is all going to be pretty new to me, but I should be able to figure it. So yeah, so we get this, then we get grass, and we also get observers. Okay. If we do observer, okay, I know what I need to do here though. So, alright, so to fix this issue, we take our observer, put it there, get a redstone torch on the back of it so that it's permanently closed. Then you'll be able to see that that does not last that long. Never mind. I thought that would have worked a bit better. But you can use this technique to hide a button. So you've got your stone wall back here, you've got your grass in front, then in there you put your button. Get this, you can then... There we go. And if you want that to be just... and if you just want that to be permanently on, it's going to take a little more space up, but, you know, got space, so we do it like this. Get that. Like that. button, grass block, cover that up, cover up the sides. Then you could also do this with just a path block, but that's not going to be as easy to remove. Just do that, that, and it opens. And say you wanted to make it auto resetting, I believe that if I got that up there, you can see that it auto resets. And, you know, if you wanted that, in theory, that should be omnidirectional, although I'm not sure, so I'll give it a test. The only problem with this system is that you're going to have to be pretty quick on your feet to get through the door, but, you know, then back here you can just button hum. Right, so for this side we're also going to need one of those. And we're going to need a system that links into that. Hum. Let's redesign this so that it's a little easier to use. So then we've got over here, up. Instead of using redstone torches, we use a redstone block. Get this leading down. Let me say that our piston here gets pulled, closes it, so we want that to be permanent. So yeah, best way to do this one would actually be with a lever, because you know you can do that. If you're willing to move that over here, you can get that. I think you've got a bit more space to do something a bit more sneaky, so you could do something like that, and then this system. This would also work pretty well with the auto reset feature, because you know you can close it up. That's permanent and it's off. And that can't unpower. Because that's getting powered by that. Well, that's annoying. I guess you're going to have to stick with hiding a lever quite well. But, you know, at the end of the day, it still works. It's still quite an effective little thing. Also, a tip that I have for you, another useful redstone build for beginners is a redstone clock. There's two ways of doing this, one of which is the way that you'll see in a lot of redstone builds, is quite effective, but a bit of a pain to set up, especially if you're not quite sure what you're doing. And the second way is a way that I developed myself, and you're going to have to trust me on it, but it is pretty cool. So the first way is you get repeater like that, you do something like that, and if you want your clock's ticks to go through longer, you set this up going, you know, with more ticks in those, and you get longer and it works. Then if you just, and this is where the fiddly bit comes in, because you've got to get this powered perfect. Then, if I'm not a dummy, you've got a clock that's quite effective. Okay, you'll have to set these off gold one, and I'm just going to grab that so I can fill in this hole that I keep on creating. Yeah. That makes a pretty fast redstone clock that, you know, one that I kind of developed by myself is this one, which takes up less space, is just as effective, so a bit more expensive because it requires redstone, this requires iron and 2 redstone blocks to run correctly. But yeah, down here, get off my damn property. That one's also a lot louder. This one doesn't have any sound attached to it, whereas this one is quite good. If you don't start build, like Steve build say, it can be quite nice to have that kind of distance. Yeah, minor problem with that one is it's a bit difficult to stop, but it's doable. Why it's my favourite one. Well, not my favourite one. Yeah, it works though, so you know. Then I think a good next one would be. What do I have access to, and what could I make? That's new. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I got a use for Minecraft tip for once. Well, yeah, in this video for once. So if you're ever trying to build, say, a railway system, and you want to have it like multi-directional, so you know, give me a second. Let's just take a bit of remembering how this works, because it's been a long time since I've played about this. So does anyone? Oh shit! Did they remove the furnace minecart? That's a shame. That thing was awesome. Just need to know what you're doing with it. Oh, also, daylight detectors can also be moonlight detectors, so you know you get an output of that if it's in moonlight, and that mode it gets an output if it's in daylight. Pretty cool. So yeah, say you've got rail system going like this, and then you've got a path separate to it, if I remember correctly. If we redstone torch this, then we do this. That's a weird glitch. Never seen that before. But yeah, you can switch the direction of tracks, which can be pretty good for farms. Say you want to redirect something in a farm to get it going that way, but then you suddenly want to redirect it, you can just flip it. So you make... That glitch is still really confusing me. I don't quite get how that works. Yeah, that's just a pretty useful tip that I learned back in console edition when I was doing Redstone there, which is where a lot of this knowledge comes from. So it's all a bit outdated, but you know it works. So. Also, another good way of making a redstone clock is something called an observer clock. So if you do something like that, because they're detecting block updates in each other. So if I get some like redstone lamps. Huh? It's not supposed to happen, that's a clock. Yeah, it's a bit slower, it's a bit of a slower clock. But, you know, it's pretty effective and it's incredibly small. Pretty cool Minecraft tip. If I remember how to do this. This is just turning into a tips and tricks video that I've, like, yeah. If you get note blocks, this is great for pranks. Then you put a mob head on the top, if I remember correct. Makes the sound. Now this can be great for, you know, anything, because, well, say you've got your friend's house and you're just like crouching in it so that they can't see your name tag. Hang on. Where's my crouch? Oh, you're on fly. So you're crouching in your house so the friends can't see your name tag and you're just above them. And suddenly you hear this. Let the chaos ensue. As they try to figure out desperately where the creeper's coming from. Also another really cool thing, in case you don't know, is that you can wear mob heads. I personally like wearing the dragon head just because it looks goofy as shit. And I don't know if this was limited to older versions, but you used to be able to enchant them. Well, that might not be a thing anymore. Let's just see. Anvil. Then say we get say Aqua Affinity or Thorns 3, Aqua Affinity. Now, remember the PS3 edition when this shit was introduced. We put in our Wither Skeleton Skull, our Aqua Affinity book. Oh, does it not work anymore? That's a shame, that used to work and it was really cool because you could have an enchanted hat that could be anything you wanted it to be. Shame they removed that. I quite like that. But, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this video, because I've kind of ran out of tips and tricks that I can give you for beginners. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit, and goodbye for now.